story time. My daughter came to visit me on Friday. And, I took off this whole weekend to not teach because I'm always working. Every forsaken day, I'm always working. And what I notice with people is that when you do favors for them and you sub classes, they're really nice to you. And then all of a sudden you can't sub or you're not available on a particular weekend or a particular day and their whole demeanor changes. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Same thing with people. If things don't go their way, they flip the script. They profess to be somebody, and then, the whole character changes once either an emergency or something happens, right? My daughter came from visiting me from down south, and she, as soon as she got off the road and parked her car, my granddog needed to use the bathroom. And, I brought my dog outside too because she asked me to meet her outside. And we came outside and tragedy happened. My granddog got bit by a pit bull who, to me, the pit bull has never done anything to me or to my dog. But she bit the crap out of my granddog, and we ended up being in the ER that Friday for about 4.5, almost 5 hours. And my granddog had to, thankfully, he didn't have to go under, but, he got bitten up. I don't want to show because I don't want to traumatize my daughter, but he got bitten up. He has several punctured wounds, and he was treated in the ER. And, my daughter was shaken up because this is her first baby. And, she's had this dog for a really, really long time. I'm naturally, I'm a comforter. I solve problems for other people. I comfort them and I assist them during their time of need. My daughter needs me, and, she's been traumatized, and if I don't answer the phone or I'm not working anywhere, don't get offended. I deserve time off. And you know what? I wish I could take time off to go somewhere and really just get away. But, homegirl can't afford to take a plane and go somewhere, especially with all the stuff that's going on nowadays. I ain't flying nowhere. Ain't nobody taking a picture of my face. Ain't nobody taking my ID. Ain't nobody going to question me because of my last name and the color of my skin. Absolutely not. But I say this to say this. If you don't see me posting or you don't see me answering, don't catch an attitude. And this goes for everybody in my circle. I don't give a damn whether you're somebody close to me or somebody who needs assistance or somebody who needs a sub or somebody who needs service. Right now, I'm trying to deal with a vet bill that I got unexpectedly. And I'm also, dealing with other expenses as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was supposed to be a very happy, joyous moment being with my granddog and, my daughter. But, it turned out to be something traumatic. And I'm just, listen, I'm a Christian, okay? I'm a Christian. I don't force my beliefs on anybody. I'm the same way all the way around, whether there's a tragedy. I'm actually walking the dogs right now. Come on. Whether there's a tragedy or, death in the family or, somebody needs us. I'm always the same person. I do not change. And you see the hypocrisy in people. It's ridiculous. The hypocrisy in people is ridiculous. So I'm going to start off this week by saying no to everyone. No. If you text me and you ask me to sub for you, no. If you text me and ask me if I could, teach a class for you, no. If you text me and ask me if I could do, teach a lesson for you, no. If you text me and tell me that you need to talk, sorry, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not giving nobody advice. I'm not comforting nobody. Why? Because every single time I do that, everybody gets all nice, everybody gets all joyful and everything. But the moment something happens to me and I don't answer my phone or I am unavailable or I tell you that I can't help you at the moment, or that I'm tired, that I want to go home and take a shower and go to bed, y'all don't seem to understand that. Or I go to the movies and put my cell phone on mute or silent and forget, God forbid, I forget to turn it on. Now all of a sudden I'm the bad person. So you know what? Don't call me. Don't text me. Please, I'm this whole week, I'm gonna be off limits. I'm gonna be off limits because I see the true colors of people when things happen and when you say no, and it's just ridiculous. I'm the same person all the way around. If you tell me no, you can't help me out, my attitude doesn't change. If I tell you, sorry, I can't do this right now, my attitude doesn't change. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite. That's one thing that you can never call me is a hypocrite. But this week, I'm unavailable. Don't call me. Don't text me. Nothing. Don't call me for nothing. I'm not doing any extra classes. I'm not teaching, for anybody. I'm not doing anybody any favors. I said what I said. I'm raising my blood pressure. I got to bring it down.